Welcome to Virtual Play live game development streaming. We're a small indie game company in the Netherlands, making a lot of applied games, but also working on our own entertainment games. We have big plans, including a lot of new technologies and very cool new gameplay ideas. For this stream, we'll be showing the entire process of building our new game Hatchball, which is not really technically innovative, but a mashup of pinball and collecting and caring for cute creatures. My name is Stephan, and I've been programming and making games for over 30 years. When I was very young, I already had two big passions, music and computers. So I'm basically a self-taught programmer from a time before the internet and tutorials, and just studied computer science and artificial intelligence years later. Let's get started. Hey, hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. We're ready for another one, and I have, as you might see by the color of my clothing, probably not, but I've got a new green screen, so just spend some time configuring that. Hair looks real good, it's nice. So I'll show this. Like, ooh, that's actually me. So I'll get that going. It needs to be a little more tight, but it's really just details. So yes, I hope it works really nice, and it seems to do the job real well. So welcome to my regular viewers. At least I see Erin in here and my colleagues, so that's really nice. And I think I would just want to get started. Just firstly saying, for those who are new here, of course, welcome to the channel. I'm building this game called Hatchball, and I'm at this stage where I'm going to actually bring all the 3D models into the scene that I built, which was only based on 2D physics. I said last time I hoped that I would have moved all the colliders to their spots as we planned them now with the design team, but in fact I did not really have the time, also installing the new green screen and stuff. So I'm just gonna continue where I left off, which would be just exactly here, where I was last. So basically still have this right scale bit and the actually functioning bits. So I'm just gonna go on like I did last time, bringing in the models. First I would want to get the camera right. So the camera now has, let's see, a view of the old, where is it? There. Oh, it's all. I just turned off helpers. There we go. It's a view of that old thing. And now the new one actually has to scale along. So I'm going to turn that on in the camera. Yes, the helpers, there we go. So this is the way it was. And now I'm going to make a copy of this and scale that one up to what it should be according to this new scale. Go back to 2D. I think it should be like this. Not entirely. Some things have been tweaked a little, but basically like this. Yeah, this kind of matches there and there. So now I see the difference between the old one and the new one. Let's just, I scaled the new one, okay? The old one I can just make a little bit transparent, hopefully, yes. And then I can link that to the camera, boing, like that, so that I can just move the camera until the old one matches the new one. That's my plan, at least. And that is like this. Doesn't need to be 100% perfect. I mean, we could still even move the camera and stuff a little bit, like after we've put in the models, but now I've actually just adjusted it so it's almost the same. I'm gonna remove the layout there and just keep this one as the new reference. Oh, I should undo all this and take the landscape camera with me immediately. Let's put it on landscape. See, like that. Also doesn't match anymore. So basically you want to give this one priority now, and then do the same trick again with the moving, but then with both cameras at once. Huh. That is quite interesting, because now it I'm using global, so it should be the same as I saw before, but it isn't. That is super interesting. Just because I used a different aspect ratio? No, it shouldn't be. Oh, I know. I didn't do that last time. Never mind. I used that bit. All right, and I'm matching them up, and kind of like that. And then I delete that one. The landscape camera can be turned off again. Portrait camera, let's set priority back to -1, -0. That was typing that. Right. Hey, hello, Tom. Yeah. Here we are. Okay, so I can just let that go again because we don't need it. The helper. Also gonna make sure that it doesn't render that again. Yes. Right. So now basically what I gotta do is everything that I haven't scaled up yet, I'm gonna scale up, etc. What is this thing still doing here is my first. I think that one just could go. That one is still relevant. These are actually new ones. Is this already a new one? I don't think so. Well, let's just see, because I got this stuff here. So the starting balls pocket. Why did I don't remember why I made a separate thing out of that instead of the old. Oh, no. I'll just edit this to be the same thing, because I really don't see any reason anymore why I should do this. I think this was from a different scene, so that's why. Just gonna match that up. Right. Okay. So that one can go. Then we got the plunger. Alright, so it has a slightly different shape to be the same, but really doesn't really need that. But that was for drawing purposes. Where's my plunger? Here. I think I should just no, copy its transform, paste it on that one. Hold on, what? Oh, it's relative. That's not so handy. I did that before. This plunger goes there, then I can copy its transform and paste it here. And I'll just like the other one, I'm gonna move these points, but I will actually edit them by hand, just like I did before, to make sure they're perfectly aligned. 2.15. Let's do 2.16 then, because I see minus 2.17 there. And now it's actually a like a mirrored, what do you call it, symmetrical shape. Yes. All right, so here we go. Delete the old plunger. And that's the new plunger. All right. There's this blocker. Let's just go there. Ball saver X. It's there. Ball saver X. And this time I might just get rid of the old one. Yep. I actually like the red color here. I think I'm gonna keep it. It just needs a material. Oh, should be stone. And then I'm all set. All right. And it's, yes. Right, so that's that. And okay. As I was doing all this, I forgot that the plunger indeed has already got a model, so let's bring that one in. The model of the plunger is, I'm just checking the old art project, plunger chameleon. I think that's a temporary one because, well, most of them will be temporary, but we did not really think that was completed yet. But I'm going to go into the models folder. Where is it? There. And it should be plunger chameleon. There it is. Copying its meta file as well. And then scale factor 100, huh? And convert. So probably just also needs 1 as a scale. Rig, no rig. No animation. And material should be the plunger chameleon 1. And then apply. And then we should go to plunger chameleon 1 and actually get that one back as well. Lit. Emission map is set, and the fuse map is now also set. That should be it for now. So we'll have our chameleon in there. I'll drag it up here. Where is it? Okay, so in this case the scale did have to be adapted, I guess. Yes, there it is. All right. The transform, okay, so it needs a no, I'm doing that in the wrong order. That is what we want. Yes. Right. So it has a huge tongue there, and the tongue has quite some stretch. And why don't I get this blend shape? That's ridiculous. It should have a blend shape. Is that because I did not import rig? That would be weird. Because it's here, import blend shape, so. Yeah, oh wow, that's funny. It is not working though. Was it working in the old project? Not really. Ah, there. All right. Now for the scale. I'll put that back on the top again. Yeah, it's weird. It's a very weird scale right now. I'm actually gonna show it in the camera. Yeah. All right, so just gonna scale that up. Now if I get my landscape view, it's probably gonna be out of the screen. That's interesting. It just, oh, I put it off. That's the plunger. It was in place of the, oh come on, of the camera. Yes. Yeah, its head is now out of the screen, so that's not good. Also, it should be up a bit until it just comes through there. But also it should be higher up so that you actually see it in landscape view. That's over there. That's not good though. Which means I need to adapt my landscape view because this is just, it doesn't even have any space left to contract its tongue there. So landscape camera needs to have a bit of adjustment. Something like that, probably. Let's see. There we go. Oh, that's still too much, I think, even. Something like that then. Yes. Okay. Back to portrait. So basically should be like its head should be coming out there from the woods, I guess. Oh yeah, we had like a rock above it. Now I'm going to go into this tongue thing and see. Ah, no. Alright, so basically this model just doesn't work as well. Doesn't work yet. I should move it like that. And then it can work a little bit, but yeah, well. It could be a nice thing if we actually get to stretch the tongue further up, and the plunger would like launch the ball more up than usual plungers usually do, but I'm not sure we actually should do that. For now, I'm just gonna I'm going to set this to correspond approximately with the plunger itself. Let's 2D it. No, that's not good. The tongue. Something like that. The shape of the tongue should also change still, so we need to do something about that. But we'll, I guess we'll do that later with the art team. All right. Let's see about these little rocks that pivot away to let the ball in. I've got them there, and they should be. Did I just remove them because I removed the... Ah, that's not so handy. Well, I'll have to manually do this then. Like and that, I guess. And then they need to scale up and rotate a little bit. I'm gonna edit that. Yeah, that should do it. Oh, no. Copy component to that one. All right. We'll have to test the new one, but I think it'll be fine. Right, so next. Why? Oh. That ball there is in a weird spot, by the way. Oh, the ball itself needs to have its new size as well. But I have to check that with the reference project, with the one we designed, well, we did the tests on. So I'm gonna delete the ball there. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it there, but it needs... The spawner itself needs to be there. So that's different. Let me see about this. Ah, that's actually nice. Oh, the ball spawner's already offset. Oh, nice. Okay, I did that last time, I guess. Good. Going back to what's next. I need to give those models, but I'm really not sure if we have a triangular. like a real triangle shaped rock. Let's look at the rocks we have. No, not yet. I'll have to look into the exact rocks that we made. To find them. Alright, so I'll go on with the other models first. Let's see what's next. As part of this environment, I think I should actually just export from the earlier scene, so that I don't need to replace all of it, because that was actually pretty well done already, and there really doesn't seem to be any need to replace all that. Just like the plants around it and rocks on the sides and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna place all of those in the scene, probably one by one. So okay, what I'll do now is get the next part in. Let's say this obstacle here. That is already in the right place, I think, because the obstacles we placed. But that's a very nice one to get the proper model for. Let's see. I should be able to find which rock that is. That's rock 1. Huh, super easy. Models. Rock 1. There's a rock 1, FBX, and OAJ. That's not so nice. It's the one with the capital R. Okay. There's rock 1. It looks simple. It should not have a rig, no animation, and its materials should be rock 1, and then material rock 1 needs to change to the lit. It even has a mission. That is super interesting. Is it supposed to have a mission? No, it's boundary rock 1 and 2. Okay, boundary rock 1 and 2. That's the one we need. Okay. And that map is this one. And that's the one that needs to be on that place, rock 1. Oops, boundary. There we go. Apply. And I can place it in the scene. It's in the scene, it's just not on the right Z level. There we go. And I will rotate it as I want to. Minus 90, and also, whoa, that's some weird delay here. There. Alright, that's the way I want it. But then it doesn't really match the shape anymore, so maybe I shouldn't do this. So this was modeled before I actually tweaked that shape. I'm not sure that I should just change this with Pro Builder or something. I think we should make sure that I redo that one. But for now, I'll put this. Oh, I didn't give the chameleon the right parent. Oh, it can't have. I'll put it next to it. I can't put it under that thing because it will move with it. This rock needs to be parented to that thing though. Obstacle 15. Rock. Alright. Okay, so we got some stuff in place now. Next thing I want to do, maybe those snakes here. I don't know, it doesn't really matter what I do next. I feel like I did not. Feel like this one is already here. Let's have a look at the outlane heads, outlanes. Yeah, they seem to fit nicely with that, so I should definitely just bring those here. And that one can just be deleted, and this can be deleted, and that one can be deleted. And then these should just get the right material. Why does it keep doing that? Stone. And the snakes are green at this point, so I'll make them green. And the actual outlane bits are in there, so they should be copyable. Copy this there, and copy this there. And then I think all they need is to have their shape be correct. Shape, copying from that one to that one, and to that one actually. And now it doesn't have the right material anymore. And that should be it. All right. Got the outlanes. Now for their models. But the flippers also belong with that, so maybe I'll just put them in the right place first. For the flippers, O1 and O2. Flipper Q, flipper R, there, flipper O. O1. 2. Yes, and then it should be in this shape as well. And I'm guessing they should be the same shape. Yes, good. And these can go. And now actually I want to bring in the models, but I feel like this one. Oh, that's the W, that's just the force area. Oh yeah, I had 2 force areas here. Because that works well. Where are they? Force W1, force W2. What the heck will happen there? In there. All right, so force. I think I can just leave them. There's nothing special, though there has to be a reference somewhere. The blocker, oh, I didn't make that yet even, so I can just remove the newer one, I remove the older ones and just give these the right kind of color. Blue, because they're the water. Oh, and put their object node back on. What happened there? That's weird. Okay. So there we got it. The water, will I bring that in already? No, because I need to also tweak that, rebuild that whole shader. So I'm gonna do that another time. First, I was going to do this bit. I think there's nothing really blocking it anymore. Looks like this is all in the right spot. So yep. Going to. I thought I had done these. Slingshots. Oh, I hadn't. Huh. That's interesting. I can just remove these already and just keep slingshot back. Yeah, that's nice. Moves out in that direction instead of that direction. That's super weird. Oh yeah, because it didn't rotate. No, so that's a mistake. I just drew another line there. So for the slingshots, I'm just gonna have to. I think I can copy the location, but not the rotation. Yeah, it's 20.7 in Z. So yeah. Oh, and then N2. Right. There we go. The newer ones need to correspond. I'll edit the older ones to match the newer ones. That really does not make sense though. Should be here. Something went wrong there, but well, it'll be fine. I'll just adapt it a little bit more. Let's see that. And then I will delete the old ones and just edit this one as well. I don't know why, but it should be like this. All right, copying this to the other side. That one. Yes, and the shape of the slingshot itself. Copy component to That one. That's better. Right. Slingshots are also in the right position. There will be little rabbits kicking the ball away. Okay. Now for the models of the snakes here. Also not definitive, but already looking pretty cool. What are they called again? Snake. That's interesting. There's two different ones. Which one is which? That doesn't really matter. I'm bringing both of them in. And then there appears to be a prefab, but I think I will let that one go. I think that's from a old project that we did the art tests in. So animation, huh? Yes, it's nice. Okay, I really don't remember. This is quite some time ago what we did with this, but it's all set already from the art scene, so I'll just keep it like that. Standard materials, and that would be some kind of snake. Snake egg, no. What material do these? Huh. They didn't have a material yet. That's very strange. So we temporarily used the weird platypus egg texture. That should definitely still change. Hold on, where does that material live then? Materials from within materials, there's a materials. That's not nice. I'll have to clean this all up a little bit. That does not like the right thing. And we're just gonna check the other. It's actually snake texture. Alright, so there is a correct texture, so that's definitely not what I want. I'm just gonna make an actual material for this. Create material, snake. So we will probably also have hatchling snake. We do. So do we actually? Well, anyway, I'll call this outlane snake, and that will definitely have the snake. Yeah, there we go. Snake texture and emission map. Snake texture emission. All right. I'm not sure it uses this at this point actually. Pretty sure it doesn't. I'm going to turn it off for now. Smoothness, just a little bit. I'll look into all that later when tweaking all the looks. But now I've got my materials, and then I can apply that. I can't do that on multiple. That's not so nice. Alright, so yes, there they are. I will put them in there then. And there we go. I've got one snake now. Huh. Gotta put both of them in, but maybe that's just not possible. Snake 1, snake 2. And they are in a interesting direction. Okay, yeah, just simply in the same direction as before. Rotating. Alright. And then that one has let's just say, why have they been set to 2.5 when this is actually a lot better already? I don't know. Let's just put them back to 1 and then start moving them. So what I'm going to have to do is make sure that the flippers and the mouths here both align correctly, and then also that bit should be wrapped around the log. Not super sure why they are. They look very similar, but I'm guessing it's just little differences. So something like this. That should be, and it seems like they should be a little bit bigger. But this won't work, so we'll also have to tweak those models, but that's quite logical. Let's make sure it's in the same Y. Minus 20.6. You gotta be kidding me. They don't match. Okay, so that was not well done either. Too bad. I'm just gonna use these as a reference. Now they need to, yeah, this needs quite some adaptation. Well, no, well, it needs to be adapted. Let's just keep it at that. The mouths are quite correct. This is not, like, this is too big, this is too small. But in general, we could work with that. And I also still think that these tails are not, they should be thicker. But yeah, it's something. Right now the ball will just roll through there and here. That's not a big problem. Let's look at their Z coordinate. Oh, that actually looks perfect. Okay, so that was well done. Nice. Okay. And there we have it then. The snakes. So can I put it in with like either of those? No, I think not. So it might just be nice to parent them to those. Outlane. No, it's actually not the outlane. Inner lane left. And that's inner lane right. And the snake 1 should be parented to inner lane right. Snake 2 to inner lane left. And there we go. Right, nice. Okay, next. Did I already parent the flipper leaf? Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Which actually means that they all should also move already when I play. That is interesting. My input is not working anymore. Did I turn that off somehow, or maybe remove it even? Oh, it's turned off. All right, makes sense because I was in the menu. Ah, okay, so they do move along. That's nice. Ah, there's 2 balls in play immediately. All right. So when I turn my line renderers off, as soon as I've got models for everything, I can turn all those line renderers off, and then we can see it work just with the models. I will definitely have some. Oh yeah, that all needs to change. I'm gonna have to do a lot of tweaking with all those scripts that I built before to make sure that they work with the new models instead of just the reference thingies. That little bit, huh? Let's get where is it? Return blocker C. That one should match. Return blocker C. Return blocker C. There we go. I'll copy the transform here. Paste it here. And polygon. Oh, did it again. Copy and paste. And then the new one can go. And I'll just move these by hand because I didn't do anything with those in the new scene. So I'm just going to have to adapt them just a little bit. Should be quick enough. Oh, no. Moving the points, not making new points. And that one. All right, good enough. The actual exact shape of all this doesn't even matter that much. All right, so that's set in the right position. I'm not gonna. I don't think I have the right model for that yet. Probably not. No. All right. Let's place these bits in the right place. Rollovers. They're supposed to be over there. Models are not really rendering. That's just kind of weird, actually. Oh, because the sprite is missing. Should be that one. Getting them over here. And then I'm guessing I should just... Yeah, I can just more... No, of course. The why I'm doing all this all the time is the prefab link. I I still want to keep the prefab link. Oh, did I copy it from this one? Copy, paste, yes. Copy, paste, and this is a bit of a painstaking process, but I only have to do this once, and after that we have the right scale. It's all going to be fine, and then we can just build pinball levels forever. Well, forever, but lots of them. The model itself is 1.5, and the collider is super tiny. Well, it's here. It's super tiny here still, so that's good. And that just needs to be 1.5. And I'll apply that. And then they're all okay. And I can remove the new ones. Good. Rollovers. And then there is something model wise. It's not really a model, but it's a little renderer. In the other project, the art project, I've got this on my other screen all the time, like the art project. What I can't really select those things really well. Rollovers, here they are. So that is actually a mesh called rollover, huh? Oh, they made a particle system with that. I will import that later. For now, I might just get the model in. Rollover 1. There we go. It's just a plane. Okay. Pretty sure there's nothing animated and stuff. And then it should be rollover lighting. It's lightning. It should be lighting, I think. And I will get that. And then this should be a transparent surface with diffuse emission. Yes, diffuse, and it has a rollover emission. Nice, and that is working. Looks like. And then I've got my model rollover. It's already applied. I'll put it in there. Where is it? It is supposed to be in here, but I think it's just showing. Yeah, it should be rotated as well. Yes, there we go. That is the shape of it, and the size, the scale should be something like that, I guess. And then I will parent it to the rollover. Where is it? Where is it? There. That model will need to go, and that one will need to be applied. And that will go. All right. Nice. So that is basically not looking, it's actually not really looking superb, because it was kind of a circular thing here. So I'm thinking that, ooh, that scale is a little bit better. We'll see. But they do their job. So also like that. All right. Okay. Good. That's another one done. Rollovers. Let's see. Let's just do one more before I stop. And then, of course, for next time, I'll try again to get rid of this list of stuff that is not in the right place yet. But oh, actually, those ones can go. Nice. What's that? I will need that. All right. Let me just take something nice. Okay, let's do those drop targets. They're supposed to be moles. Drop target T1 till T3. There we go. They are almost in the right position. That's nice. That makes sense. T1, T2. Oh. T2 and T3. And then just the shape. For all of them. Yes. Good. Those are the drop targets. Now let's give them. Oh, I could do it for all of them actually. I will get my 1, 2, and 3 in there as well. That's in upper plateau. So so I should open that first. I1, I2, I3. Dragging is not working again. I don't know why. There it is. There we go. I1, I2, I3. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. And paste. And then just that shape. That's good. They're all in the right position. Now let's give them some models. It's a mole that like goes into the ground. It head sticks out, and they are. Let's see. Drop targets. What are they again? They're called drop target mole. Drop target mole. Drop target mole. There it is. All right. 2 materials. That's interesting. But it should be the same, I think. Molehill and molehill hole. Okay, so let's see, they also have a hill. Oh yeah, molehill too. I should bring that in as well. Oh, bring that in here. Molehill. Molehill 1, there it is. And molehill 1 has 1 material, which is interesting. Should be that material. And here we go. Mole 1, 2, mole texture mole, oh, mole emission, and then molehill, molehill, texture and emission. I'm not sure we're doing emission for all of this, but I'll just keep it on for now. And then we have our models. Yes. I'm pretty sure we're not going to do that here, but the emission, I mean. I'm actually going to go in here and turn it off for now. Mole1 and molehill. Of course, it already only drops the first one because they're prefabs. Rotating them. There we go. And then something like that. I think that one was designed the same way. Oops. Yeah, looks good. And then these go into the ground and come up again. Let's see, in, up. Weirdly, I think there should be something else when there's the hole in there, but I should look into the art project before I decide what to do with all that. Let's see if there was a weird scaling here. Yes, 200. Let's just put that back to 100, and same goes for the mole itself then. Yes. All right, that looks better already, but they still need to be a bit smaller. I guess not even that much, because it needs to be hit with that collider, so it can actually be something like this. And then I hope that the holes can be nicely overlapping. Well, should look into that in some other moment. That's for now. Let's just see what the Z value is. Not good. That should be like that. All right. Parenting this to the drop target T3. Yes. And I'm going there. Molehill apply. Drop target mole apply. And there we got them. Oh, they don't look bad. They don't look bad. All right. So there's our drop targets. Before I stop, I want to bring in the floor because it really looks so weird now. But I think that I'm not sure if we just used a mesh for the floor. Yeah, we did. Yeah. I'm just going to not link that to binaries, just let it be a separate thing. Models, it's ground 5. Ground 5, I don't see ground 5, that's weird. Oh, yeah, ground 5 is in ground 2 FVX, weird. This all needs a lot of naming conventions and that kind of things. So yes, material should be ground as well. Ground 1. And ground 1 is ground 1 diffuse, yes. Okay, let's bring it in. In this case, the scale is, I think, pretty much the other way around. What did we do here? It's just 1. That's too big, of course. It's weird though. Is this designed in a different scale, huh? I'll just say 100 and scale it back a bit. Yes, that makes more sense. Having a hard time seeing what happens here. All right, let's put it back a bit. Yes, that's better. Okay, so something. That should be somewhere over here, I guess. All right, the scale should go down a bit. We should redo this anyway. Yeah. It doesn't match up anymore because we tweaked so much. Well, I mean, it's definitely better than having nothing, and I can at least make it to be the right position for the ground level. I guess that's over there. And then we got, well, we've got something that looks a bit nicer already than what it did before. And then it looks like that bit is higher up. Let's see. No, it's not. Interesting. Well, that needs a new model. But it's still better to have that in than the whole blue background thing all the time. So for now, I'm just going to leave it like this and make this my commit for the day. Yes, committing. Oh, I was thinking, what? Scene is saved, yes. Okay, so adding a lot of models. Did I do something else today? I don't think so. Adds models for various elements, scales, elements to new scale. Yes, that is it for today. Not gonna go on for much longer. That's it. Good. All right. So I will continue, of course, on Sunday evening. Well, evening here. So Sunday, same time, let's say that. And then I, of course, expect to get way more in there. Maybe I'll, if I'm capable, I'll do some of this like rescaling stuff before the stream. I'll see. I won't, like last time, promise anything. Well, I actually didn't promise, but I won't promise anything right now. Let's just keep it at that. And for now, I'm gonna leave you with my music again. And I think there's no new viewers here, so you probably have already all heard it. But in case you're watching later on YouTube, on the recording, then you can listen to this little bit of music. It is, I made it in 2012 and made this version in 2014. It is from the game Berserkle. Berserkle I made with my previous company, Ludomotion. You can still find it on the Play Store, I think. Not sure if it works. This music is made adaptive. It's like three different intensities that we could use to see if the game like to correspond with the game's intensity at that point. It's 4 minutes. You can definitely hear the 3 different stages in there. So if you'd like this stream, please like or follow or subscribe depending on where you're watching from. And of course, if you really like it and would want to support us, don't wait for the game to come out, but you can already become a patron on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday, hopefully. Bye bye.